Hello guys, my name is Kazak and today we'll be showing you a fake A to B strategy on the map DE Mirage. So the concept is something like this. You always need one guy playing A, close to ramp. This guy's role is to sell the fake as good as he can and smoking one spot on the A side, obviously, and then trying to use all of his utility in order to make the fake more convincible. Moving on, you need another guy playing on top mid all of the time. This is a very important spot, I will explain why later. Then you need two of your aggressive players, entry fraggers, whatever you call them, to push through B holes and go underground so they can continue pushing onto connector. And you also need a guy playing B ups because he is the bomb carrier and he will take the bomb when the fake is taking place to push towards B when cities are rotating. So, at the start of the round, you need one guy to smoke off top mid so that the guy playing on boxes on top mid can cross safely without the upper picking him. In order to do that, you have to go on top of that bin, like this, and aim slightly on the right of this antenna and throw your smoke. This is easy. Throwing that smoke, it blocks off any vision from any city player holding window, and what it also does is leaving a tiny gap for you to pick any city player trying to be aggressive on catwalk. So the smoke comes on here, and the top mid player quickly passes and reaches this spot, which is very important. I will explain later. For the A guy, what he has to do is, for the start of the round, this time I will explain, he has to stay there, watch out for any pushes from the cities. Cities like to do that to get some early info about where Ts are going to do, where are they going to plan an attack on. When this guy is inside top mid, your other two guys have to push underground, as I said. Two guys, so they push B holes, something like this. Maybe they throw a pop flash, something like this, and they push. They reach this spot, the two of them, and now they need help. They need help because there is one angle, very, very dangerous for them. There is a second angle, right here, in this corner inside connector. This is a very common spot for a city player to play. And maybe there is a guy pushing on catwalk. Many cities like to do this. They can smoke off this area right here, and they like to watch underground. So this is also a spot that has to be dealt with. So this is where the top mid player comes in handy. The top mid player should smoke off window. This is a very easy smoke. No matter where you stand, you have to aim at this dot right here and walk a few steps and just throw. Something like this. This will always land perfectly, leaving no gaps inside the window. What the top mid player has to do next, in order for the underground players to push, is to come inside this corner, in these boxes, and aim in the center of this triangle, right here, and throw a flashbang. What this flashbang does is that it completely blinds any player watching that angle. He can't avoid it, he can't see it, unless he has superpowers or something. So he will be blind and, as a matter of fact, forced to retreat towards jungle or either A side. So when this flash comes in, the underground players have to push and take off these aim battles right here before they end their connector. So they're somewhere right here. The A guy is holding, the B guy is still holding, and then you need to throw off your smokes. So there are 3 smokes for this fake in order to be successful. The first one is from the underground player. One of your 2 players coming from this area has to be stuck in this corner right here and has to aim on top of that pipe, something like this, and slightly to the right so that your crosshair does not touch this pipe, and you could just throw your smoke. What this smoke does is it blocks vision from connector or jungle. This is also the classic smoke every team uses in order to attack A, so it's believable by the cities that this is an A take or something. This smoke has to be coordinated with two other smokes. One smoke from your guy playing the fake role close to ramp. So you need your A guy when the underground guys are smoking to do something like this. This is a city smoke. You push yourself against the edge of that door and aim at that shadow brick, and this goes perfectly inside city. So you get 1, 2 smokes, and then you want your big guy, the guy holding B ups, to throw this smoke. In order to understand the lineup, you have to think that chair as a waypoint, as a checkpoint, so that you count from that chair 1 white line, 2, 3, 4 white lines. So you push yourself against that 4th white line like this, and you aim at the end of that wooden thing right here. Something like this. I will zoom it in for you guys so you can understand. Like this, and then all you have to do is jump through your smoke. Like this. As you can see, this smoke smokes off stairs perfectly. This is a very believable fake because there are 1, 2, 3 smokes. So the cities will be at least confused about where are you going to go, what are you going to do. What you want to do next is your A guy has to spend all of his utility inside A side so that the cities believe it's actually an A take. So he has to throw his flashbang and push ramp and take all the aim duels he can because he wants to sell the fake. That's his role, not get any sort of control inside A side or something. So he takes the aim duel at triple box or default. If he has enough time, if the cities are not pushing him yet, he can throw off a Molotov. Oh, sorry. He can throw off a Molotov on dark and take an easy kill if someone is pushing. While he's doing that, the underground players have to push. The underground players are pushing inside connector, both of them, taking all the fights, and leaving A alone and pushing jungle. You need jungle in order to do this because you want to go from mid to jungle and then push towards market. This is an unusual route for taking B, but the cities will never expect it. So they may do this pop flash or something and then push, take control of jungle and start going towards market. While they're doing that, let's say they took out the jungle guy, the fake is going underway, so the cities are starting rotating. So most of the time they will find one city rotating towards market and take an easy kill there too. Moving on, the B-ups guy, after he throws his smoke, he has to retrieve the bomb. He's the bomb carrier. And he has to get himself towards this spot right here. This is very important because he can hear the rotates from this spot. He can hear the catwalk player rotating towards mid, so he can call it out for his teammates pushing. That, you know, catwalk is clear, you can push, there is only one guy inside B. And most of the time he can hear the guy playing inside B to rotate. Because most of the time they will play something in a spot like this, or in a spot like this, one inside van, so he can give valuable information to his teammates about where the enemies are going. If he hears both cities rotating, what he needs to do is to push. He has to push in order to help the guys coming from market. So he takes the bomb, he pushes, he takes all the aim duels, something like this. And he just plants the bomb whenever he wants, whenever his team wants him to plant. The guys from market, after taking all the aim duels inside here and inside jungle, they will push the site, normally. And help the planter plant the bomb as safe as possible. So, what is so important about that top mid guy? The important role about this guy is that if you take into consideration that this is a fake, the cities will have to rotate twice. They have to rotate twice because they will see 3 smokes on A, and the guy selling the fake, right? So the B player, one B player at least, and the jungle player will focus his attention towards A. So if a catwalk player decides to go to A to help his teammates because he thinks this is an A take, he will cross catwalk and try to go towards connector or jungle. So you need a guy to be able to watch that angle and take an easy kill. Most of the time it's a very easy kill because he thinks it's an A take. He does not expect the guy staying right here. Let's say that this phase of the execute is over and the cities have figured out that this is not an A take, this is a fake, and they have to rotate again. Most of the time they don't want to go altogether towards market, they want to take also catwalk because having catwalk control is very preferable if you want to do a retake, because you can flash, throw smokes and stuff towards this. Oh, sorry, yeah, bad example. Something like this, and they can push. So what they will do most of the time is that they will either go towards jungle and market, and some other people will go towards catwalk. They want to take catwalk. So again, you need a guy holding off connector so that he will catch the rotates of the cities, delaying them in order to do the retake. This is very important. This gives your team valuable seconds and spends the time of cities. Spends the time of the cities very hard. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.